Hey guys, so today's video I'm going to be showing my new Currie rear end and us installing it in Badmaro. So this year Badmaro decided it's not gonna mess around, and luckily there was some really good upgrades that we were able to make this year. One of those being a Currie rear end, which I will show you guys in a minute. But the awesome part about this is that it's a chromoly rear end with an aluminum third member and 45 spline axles and a 35 spline pinion. Yes, I know it may sound like Badmaro's overbuilt for an 850 car, but Badmaro's 3,800 pounds plus, and we're trying to keep improving those 60 foots, and I don't want to have to worry about anything. So, super excited to have this and make that upgrade this year, as well as everything else we're doing with suspension and brakes, and so this is just icing on top of the cake. So I hope you enjoy. I think this is just, I'm so pumped about this. So I spent the morning getting my old rear end out. So it's all out of Badmaro, little empty hole in here. But while we had it out, Dad and I just sat it on the ground, and it's heavy. So we decided we'd go ahead and weigh it, and we're gonna compare it to the new rear end, and we're looking at 170 pounds. So maybe the new one will weigh less. I don't even know where it's hiding. We got it yesterday and the shop's been shuffled. Let's see. There's the boxes. I'll have to find it. It's hiding, but there's the third member. I walked right past it. It's so giant. Really nice. So I'll show you guys more of those pieces in a minute. But 170 pounds on the old rear end. So one more time. So anyways, gonna go ahead and get everything set up and get it ready to go in the car. So we're going to weigh the Currie rear end in individual pieces, so that way we can do a comparison, and I'll show you guys that. We're pretty close to mocking it up, and then once we get that all mocked up, pull it back out and paint it, and that way it's nice and pretty to go in Badmaro, and then we'll have it in the car, and then we can move forward. So it's really nice because everything actually, like the third member already came assembled and all that good stuff, so it's gonna be somewhat of a bolt-in deal, so other than painting. So I'm pumped, all about the nice upgrades and nice convenience too. So we're going to weigh the new rear end in individual pieces and add it all up, because it won't be together for a little bit. So third member is 62 pounds. And then get the axles. Look at these bad boys, they're giants. Okay. Axles, 45 pounds. Then we're getting ready to bring the housing over. Let's get these guys off. Okay, and housing weighs 46. So 62, 48, and 46.
62, 48, and 46.
Yes.
156.
156, so 14 pounds less.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
For bigger axles.
Yeah, upgrade, bigger, everything's bigger, and we lost 14 pounds. Badmaro needs to lose some weight. It's chubby. Okay, so we got the new housing set up. I measured side to side and got it nice and centered, and then just set the pinion angle to match exactly what it was on the other rear end. So got that all set up. Dad's gonna come make a couple tack welds so we can take it back down, and he'll weld it up tonight, and we'll get it ready for paint so we can get it put in the car for real. Rather than wait till tonight, Dad's gonna go ahead and weld it up. Nice portable welder. Pretty well. So then that way we can paint it tonight, so that way we can get it assembled and be ready to hopefully put it in the car tomorrow. Okay, so Dad just got the spring pads all welded up, so I have it outside now. I'm getting ready to acid treat and scrub it and get it ready for paint. So at that point, we'll take it inside, put it in the paint booth, and spray some black paint on it, and we'll be ready to put it in the car. So hopefully have that all done in a couple hours, and then I'll move on to some other stuff I have to do, put the rear end in tomorrow. So I just got it all metal prepped, treated, and ready to go. Yes, that is how it's supposed to look. Don't come at me. But I'm gonna go ahead and Scotch-Brite it dry and then clean it up and have it ready for paint. Excuse the mess in here right now. Mom and Dad have been laying up some carbon fiber and fiberglass the last couple days, so that's what the paint booth's been taken over with. But yeah, so gonna do a Scotch-Brite and the final prep, and then Dad's gonna come in and spray some black paint on it, and we'll let it dry, and like I said, we'll be ready to put it in tomorrow. So I'm excited that it's been such a quick turnaround. Just got the final Scotch-Brite and prep work done. Got everything taped that needed to be taped, so that way we didn't get paint on it. And I got its wax and grease removed and did a tack cloth, and now Dad's spraying it black. So we just got the new rear end painted in the paint booth, but we forgot that this is how I mount my parachute. We have this little bar welded onto the rear end, and then I just mount to that. So we forgot to put that on. Oops. So I don't know where Dad went, but we're making one now, and then we'll come back and weld that on and then just touch up the paint. So not a big fix. Welding the hoop on, and then we'll go back into paint again. Today was definitely a successful day for Badmaro and myself. Got a lot done. It is 11 o'clock right now. We're not really in a thrash at this point. We still have a month till race week, but might as well go ahead and get it done. So I have a sneak peek of the rear end behind me, what it's gonna look like. It's all painted, so we'll get it installed tomorrow, but it's gonna sit there and dry for now because while that was drying, I got started on the front suspension on Badmaro. So we are upgrading shocks and brakes all the way around the car, so I got started on that. Dad and I just finished putting on the shocks, so I will be doing a video on that after this video comes out, so I'm excited to have that on. But yeah, so while some front suspension components were in the paint, they needed to go in the paint booth and be painted, so this needed a place to sit. So now I can show you a sneak peek. I'm excited, it's pretty. The lights right now, or the lack of light, is not doing this justice, but look how pretty it is. I love it. Gonna have all these nice pieces under the car, and the under of the car is so dirty. but that just means it's been used. Okay, so I ended up taking the weekend off from Badmaro, but not because I just didn't want to work, but if you can see out there, that's my new truck. And so I went to buy a truck because I need a truck. So I posted it on my Instagram and Facebook. You guys might have seen it if you follow me on there. If not, maybe I'll show it in a video. So anyways, yeah, so I went and bought a 2007 Chevy Silverado LTZ 4x4 4-tank max. So it's got a 6-liter in it. So super nice truck. I'm really proud to have it. So really excited about that. So anyway, so that took away from the Camaro for the weekend. Back to the point of this. But that's okay because I'm counting it as race week prep. That way I have something to tow my car with. So back to the rear end. I'm going to show you what I got done today on Monday, now that I'm back at the shop working on it. So here we go. We left off on Friday. We had the rear end housing painted and we had just brought it out so that way we could let it dry. Just sitting out here so I could paint some other stuff. But I, this morning, got the rear end mounted, got the U-bolts and the brackets installed, and then Dad just helped me put the third member in because I obviously can't lift it. So, yeah, so we got that installed. So now I'm getting ready to put these axles in, these ginormous axles, put them in, and then start installing my brakes. So last night, Dad and I got the Currie rear end changed, completely wrapped up. I got the axles in, and then we put the brakes on so we could hold everything together and kind of see like a semi-finished product. So brakes on, almost. We have to run brake lines still, but and then we got the shocks on. And like I said earlier in the video, that part of the upgrade will come out in another video, the brakes and the shocks. But anyways, I can't wait to show you guys how it looks. I'm really happy and excited to see it under the car, and then to know how much of an improvement it actually is with the bigger axles and the bigger pinion and all that. It's gonna make a big difference as far as peace of mind goes for me. So I'm really excited about that. And to top it off, it just looks so good under the car, and I'll let you guys see that. I'm so excited. So anyways, thank you, Currie. Thank you again for making this happen. Here we go, let's go check it out. Dun da da da. Okay, it's kind of dark under here, but the light casts some weird shadows. So Dad got it all painted. We got it installed. Look at how good it looks under there. I love the back bracing. I mean, like I said, this is all the aesthetic of it, but of course the real upgrade is knowing the fact that, you know, the bigger axles and the bigger pinion, but still, we have to highlight how nice it looks under the car. So my hair's getting caught on the parachute, I got stuck. But anyways, yeah, so this is with the brakes installed. We got the axles in, got the shocks on it, so it really, really, really looks nice under there. Of course, got, you know, the big aluminum third member. So really, really nice piece. Really happy to have it in the car. It's a great upgrade for it. I know Currie is not maybe traditionally known in the drag racing community, so to say, but really you guys should consider looking at them when you're purchasing a rear end and when you're purchasing these parts, because they're really a great company to work with, and they really, really do make a super nice piece. Hopefully my videos and stuff have like done justice to their quality that they put into their work. So really, really impressed overall. It was a really easy swap, you know, just dry time on paint and all that, but overall it was really, really nice, really easy. So anyways, big shout out to Currie once again. Okay, and that wraps it up for Badmaro's rear end swap and axle upgrade and pinion upgrade, all the good stuff that we already discussed. So anyways, once again, a huge shout out to Currie. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions or comments, let me know down below. I'd be happy to help and answer them in any way I could. If you want to see some more detailed shots that might not have been in the picture or in this video, go to my Instagram, check it out, or visit Currie's social media. I'll put that below as well. But that's it for now. So until next time, be happy, go fast, and stay pretty.